Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is my Zenith project on pre-production organization. Alright, so my focus on this project was first with research, then templating and pre-production, very meta, I know, for my tutorial videos, and motion graphics. So I spent a lot of time researching pre-production processes based on the industry standard at the beginning, and I wanted to just delve into the specifics of what needs to be done before production can actually launch. The next part, I used Kirsten's Zenith project from last year as a baseline for my template. I just focused a lot on making it more user-friendly and less time-consuming, as it's a Google Sheet, so you have to input everything pretty much yourself. And I wanted to make something that was better than Studio Binder, since I found it wasn't as versatile or customizable as I would have wanted it to be. At least that's the experience I had with my senior narrative. For the tutorial videos, I used Eric Rustum's Zenith project from last year as a model for mine, and I just wanted to make the same style videos outlining all of the pre-production processes as he did with the senior narrative processes. And in terms of motion graphics, I just placed a lot less emphasis on this. This is just something I wanted to do in post-production, since it's something I think that's really interesting and boosts the look of the whole video. So this is one of the tabs from my template. I actually have two. One is based on names and the other one's based on day/night, and what that means is the row will change color based on the name or day/night. This one is for the strip board, the name will change, and I just find this easier for me for scheduling, and it makes more sense to me, but the industry does typically use day/night, so like day interior, night exterior, those would change color on the entire row. So here is the options tab, and this ties in with the whole user-friendly aspect of my project. So here you would input pretty much everything you would need for your specific project. So like cast members, props, locations, that would all be inputted here for the respective tabs, and it would link to those separate tabs. And it just makes it a lot easier, so you don't have to keep inputting everything over and over again when you do not need to, and it's way less time consuming than it originally would be if you were just writing everything out. Here is the After Effects project that I had been using, so I just made a bunch of different compositions for each video and edited on this. Here are 2 pages from my script. The yellow highlights just mean parts where I'm actually on screen, since I did super thorough storyboarding, and this basically told me anytime I needed to memorize stuff. Okay, so these are the storyboards that I have. I have 6 different ones for each video, and as you can see, the one on the bottom left is super long. That one was on script lining and breakdown, and it's about 5 minutes long. The rest are about 1 or 2 minutes. And yeah. Okay, so without further ado, here's video number 6 on scheduling and communication. I'm just showing one video since, as I said before, the other ones, they combine to be about like 10 minutes long, so I can't show all of them. And like I say here in the parentheses, the end is not the end. So at the end of this video, I do conclude saying, oh, this is the end of the SarahR series, but no, there's more, and you can check them out if you'd like to learn more about pre-production and everything you need to do before your senior narrative someday. Up to this point, you've finished your script lining and breakdown, your shot and inventory list, your storyboard, and your scouting and strip board. Now it's time to complete the last step before production can finally begin: scheduling. Have a meeting with your team and actors to discuss availability. Consider if longer shoots for less shooting days is preferable to more shooting days with shorter shoots. After deciding, figure out how many days you'll have to film per week in order to meet deadlines within your production time frame. You'll likely have to edit your strip board after discussing schedules. Once you figure everything out, you can begin making call sheets. Call sheets outline what scenes will be filmed, the shoot date and times, and the call times for cast and crew. Here's a call sheet for day 6 of my film. Crew setup starts at 6:45, giving us 30 minutes to set up until cast shows up at 7:15. We film scene 13 at 7:15 and move from O'Keefe Lane to Redwood Grove at 7:50. I gave us about 20 minutes to drive over and unload everything for a quick setup. We then shoot scenes 11 and 10 until 9:55. Teardown goes on for 25 minutes and I yell, "That's a wrap," wrapping up day 6 of our shoot. During the actual shoot, we were delayed because my partner's van broke down, but because we had so much extra time from the stripboarding phase, we finished on time anyway. Communication is extremely important throughout this whole process. You're going to be working with a bunch of different people and have to make clear what you want from them, whether they're a cast or crew member or whatever, so make sure you set up some kind of group chat or other form of communication. I recommend using Discord since it works on both Apple and Android. You can set up channels for specific purposes like scheduling or announcements, and create roles to tag people as, say, crew or maybe cast, and later add them to specifically communicate for their roles. Overall, just remember to be professional even if you're working with friends. This concludes the Pre-Production with SarahR series. Hopefully you've had something to gain from this whole experience, and if anything, just make sure you get the shot.